Hello YouTube, this is Jay from Jay's Aquarium, and this is my 12-gallon planted aquarium. It is eventually going to be a no water change, no CO2, no fertilizer tank, just like my other one, except I am going to run a filter on this because I do plan on keeping some fish in here, not just shrimp and snails. Anyways, I've been battling algae for about a month now. I had a serious outbreak, and the outbreak has been going towards a positive direction. It is slowly getting under control, and the hydrogen peroxide treatment has had a pretty dramatic effect. As for the algae, it's still pretty bad, and actually it is making a little bit of a comeback in certain spots, like this corner over here. You can see that the algae is covering the rocks, and there's a bunch of algae on the walls over here too. Anyways, so basically when you're treating a tank in terms of like hydrogen peroxide, what you'll see is initially the algae population will just plummet, they'll get killed off, and then slowly they will start to make a comeback. That is because the huge void that was left by the dead algae has to be filled by something. And the plants are slowly encroaching upon that void, and the algae will also start to grow back to fill that niche that has been emptied. So that's natural, and at this point what you would normally do is you would do a second treatment. You would treat the whole tank again with hydrogen peroxide, and that will seriously hurt the algae population almost to the point of no return. And you just repeat that a couple of times until the plants really dominate and the algae just doesn't have a niche to grow in. So am I going to treat the tank? Well, no, because a couple days ago I have made a discovery. Now, about a week after I got my blue velvet shrimp, I noticed some of the females got buried. And a couple days ago I discovered tiny shrimplets. And of course my camera is not good enough to pick them up, but they are there. I don't know if you can see those little blue specks swimming around. There's one in the corner of the rock there, right here. It's really hard to see with this camera, but oh well. I don't really have the money to get a new camera, so you'll just have to bear with me here. There's another one here. There's a tiny blue shrimplet there. So basically, the buried females have definitely released their eggs, and the shrimplets are swimming around. And I just don't want to risk harming them. If I do a moderate dose of hydrogen peroxide, it will probably be fine, but I do not want to risk it. So some of you might be thinking, well, hydrogen peroxide has almost no toxicity against shrimp, so why are you so worried? Well, that is true. Hydrogen peroxide has a very low toxicity against shrimp and snails and fish, but they do still have a toxicity, so I just don't want to risk it. This tank looking nice with no algae is not a priority to me. I want the shrimp to be doing well. That is more important to me. So I'm going to delay the treatment for 1 or 2 weeks and give the shrimplets some time to grow up, and then I will see what the state of the tank is, and I'll decide if this tank needs another treatment. So that is the state of this aquarium. All the other organisms are doing well. You can see there's a pretty big ramshorn snail there. And the mono shrimp has, I saw him swim to the back of that rock there. He's back there. So yeah, that is the state of tank. Once I get the algae under control, I am considering adding some fish to this. So I'll keep you posted on this. Thanks for watching, guys.